everyone, and welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Michelle. It's New Year's Eve. In today's video, I am showing you my top beauty picks for 2021. I've put a lot of thought into the products that I have sitting in front of me. I know my channel isn't even a year old. That doesn't mean I still wasn't purchasing and trying makeup. I really wanted to narrow it down and pick the best of the best. So this video isn't ridiculously long. I'm going to insert pictures of each product and the swatches. I still have quite a bit, so let's just jump right in. First, I want to start with the eyes. When I'm not filming, when I just want to put something on, look pretty, and have it really quick, I have been using the IT Cosmetics Shadow Sticks. This is Bionic Bronze and Silk Armor. These are absolutely fantastic for mature eyes. They blend out beautifully. They're really, really quick. They're moisturizing. They don't smear all over your face. They do set down once you use them. They don't leave any glitter on your eyelids. They're just a really pretty, beautiful look. For powder eyeshadows, I have actually been using this little VISEART Petite Pro. You can tell I've been using it a lot. It's a mess. I've been using it with brushes. I've been using it with my fingers. It just blends really nice. It's really easy to grab because it's so small, super travel friendly. They blend out well. You have all the shades that you need. You have the lighter color for your all over lid. You have transition colors. I use the darkest color as a liner. You have a couple shimmers. You can use this in your inner corner and you can use these on your lid. It just has the perfect blend of colors. I have been reaching for this a lot. I'm just gonna stick to the eyes. Now, what I have been using the most for my brows, I have been using the Benefit, the Clear Brow Gel, the 24-hour. This is my absolute favorite brow gel. This is the only brow gel that really keeps my brows in place. They don't move, they don't budge. It does give them a little bit of a shine. They just look healthy and nice. It doesn't look chunky. It doesn't leave any clumps. This is what the brush looks like. Mine is a little gross because I've used it after I pencil in, so it's a little brown, but it's really not brown. It is clear. It has longer bristles on one side and shorter bristles on the other. So if you need a really strong hold for your eyebrows, if they're a little unruly or you just want to set them for the day and not have them budge, this is the way to go. For a bronzer, there's only one here, surprisingly. When I'm not doing videos or trying new product, this is what I reach for. This is the Gucci ECLAT SOLEIL. I hope I'm pronouncing that. This is the number 3. This is what I use on a regular daily basis. It has a little brush underneath there. Clearly I don't use it, but it's there. It has a nice mirror. This is a lovely bronzer. It's a beautiful color. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, not a sparkle, just a really pretty glow. I'm actually wearing it right now. It is a little spendy, but I think that it's totally worth it for what you get. And for the amount that I have used this, a little goes a long way. You can see I barely have a dent there in the center of this. But this is a wonderful, natural looking bronzer. I think it looks great on mature skin because it gives your skin a little bit of a glow. This is my top pick for bronzer, and I only have one because it is that good. Next is my favorite highlighter. I only have one of these as well. This is the Laura Mercier Highlight number 1. I don't know if I've mentioned this or not, but this is my favorite highlighter. It has just a beautiful shine to it. It's not too glowy, so it doesn't accentuate any pores or any skin texture. I think this is great for mature skin. It has a really silky texture to it. It's absolutely beautiful. Next up that I have is a primer, and I only have one of those as well. I do have a lot of primers that I do enjoy, but this is the one that I have used consistently the entire year. This is the Shiseido WASO primer. This is a poreless matte primer. It has a really nice finish to it. I wouldn't say that it's super matte so that your face just looks really dry, but it's really silky. I've had no issues putting any products on top of this at all. It does have a slight smell. I think I mentioned in a previous video that it has a little bit of a perm smell to it. It's not an overwhelmingly strong smell, so if you're sensitive to smells, I don't think it'll bother you at all. But this is an absolute fantastic primer. This was a surprise for me. I bought this on a whim and I've really enjoyed it. Next are my concealers. The first one is the LANCOME Tint IDOLE Ultra Wear All Over. This is in color Buff Nude. If I happen to wake up in the morning or I didn't sleep and I do have dark circles, this is definitely what I reach for. It is an all over concealer, so you can use this all over your face as well as under your eyes. It has a really large doe foot. I do not put the doe foot to my face because it's just so big. I'll usually put it on my hand and then work off of my hand to touch up any spots on my face. And my other one, which is probably no surprise because it's been in several videos, is the BECCA Under Eye Brightener. This is the light to medium. I know this has a little bit of a different name. I'll put it down here on the screen. But this is my eye brightener. It's super creamy. It's really nice. It blends in. It brightens the under eye area. I really enjoy wearing this. It's like a moisturizer and an eye brightener all in one. And I already have one of these on backup. Next to my foundations, 2 of these are actually Drugstore. The first one is the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. This is hyaluronic acid and squalane. It's oil-free. This is a great tinted moisturizer. I consider it more of a foundation. I love using this. It's really easy to use. You can just use your fingers. You spread it on like a moisturizer. Doesn't leave my skin greasy. Doesn't slide all over the place. It sits really nice. Super inexpensive. I actually have 3 more of these already on backup. That's how much I like it. It says that it's a sheer to medium coverage. 100% agree with that. This is medium tan. If you want something quick that looks natural, that's really easy, that works on mature skin, it's not going to settle into lines and wrinkles, this is definitely the way to go. So inexpensive. My next one, which is going to be no surprise, is the L'Oreal True Match Nude. This is another one with hyaluronic acid. This is their tinted serum. This is color 3-4 light medium. This is a phenomenal foundation. I did not like the original True Match. Did not work for me. Was horrible. This I love. Again, I just use my fingers with this. It has a little dropper. So you just have that. It's very watery, but the coverage is beautiful. You can layer this up. It doesn't get greasy. It doesn't slide all over the place. It sets down nice. I think it has great coverage. You can still see your skin through it. So it's not a full coverage, but for everyday wear, this is absolutely gorgeous. It gives your skin just a nice natural glow. It looks healthy. For mature skin, again, this is another one that's fantastic. Another foundation, I have 3 here. This is crazy. This is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation Plus Skincare. This is another one that I apply with my fingers. This is what it looks like. It's not too thick, it's not too runny, and this has a really pretty finish to it. It's very natural. It says it's water light, medium coverage. I agree with that. I am color 30, which is medium cool, and I love that this has skincare ingredients in it. It has hyaluronic acid, aloe vera, has vitamins E and B5. This was definitely a favorite. All of these have some skincare ingredients in it, so they're all fantastic for mature skin, and they all add moisture and just help your skin to look a little bit healthier. For mascaras, I have 2 here. The first one is the Ilia. This I use all of the time, and this is actually old. It has not dried out. It's still not clumpy. It goes on beautifully. This is the Limitless Lash. I know they have a newer one out. This is the older one. If you can look closely, one side has long bristles and the other has short bristles. It is a plastic brush. It is absolutely amazing. One side lengthens and the other side gives you some volume. I use the shorter one on the bottom and then I use both on the top. It's a joy to work with, super easy, never clumpy, never smudges, and never flakes. It gives you a beautiful lash look. They're nice and long. They're separated. They're not spidery. It's lasted me forever. You don't need a lot. I don't have to keep coating. The other one that I have is by Glossier. I know I have mentioned this in other videos. This has a really nice, just rubbery brush. It goes on nice. I'm actually wearing it right now. It gives great length, great fullness. The only thing with this is the formula is a little bit of a drier formula, but I prefer that, so you have to work quick if you do want to layer it. It never clumps, it never makes my lashes stick together, and it doesn't make them spidery. These 2 are beautiful formulas. They go on nicely. They make your eyelashes look long and lovely. I will continue to keep using these. Next, I have setting spray. This is the Glam Glow Glow Setter Makeup Setting Spray. This has been a long time favorite of mine. I'll never be without this. This is a wonderful setting spray. It has a very fine mist. I'll put this on now. It's gorgeous. You can spray a ton of it. It never gets clogged. It never spits little particles on my face. Has a very light, clean smell, not overwhelming. So if you're sensitive to fragrances, I don't think this will bother you. And I don't hear too many people talking about this. This is a fantastic setting spray. I highly recommend this if you have mature skin. And don't let the name deter you because it's Glow Setter. It's not going to give your skin a glow like you're spraying a highlighter on your face. It's not that type of glow. It has a lot of hydration in it. It actually has a tea complex. Green tea, white tea, and red tea. It says it's paired with charged waters and caffeine to hydrate, energize, and smooth. It says it is for dryness and it is for dullness. It energizes the skin and boosts radiance. I will never ever be without this. The new one that I found this year is the Benefit the Professional Super Setter. I know I showed this in my last couple videos. I'm not sure which one. This I will wear if I really want to lock my makeup in place for a long period of time and I don't feel that I need any extra moisture. If my makeup tends to look a little dry or I feel like my skin is a little dry, I will use the Glow Setter. If it's not, I will use this. Again, this has another super fine mist. It never clogs. I don't know about you, but the sprayers are so important with these. I cannot stand when you go to spray it and you get water particles all over your face. It's so annoying, but I never have a problem with this. It says it helps lock in makeup, softens the look of pores, and feels weightless. It truly is. Not super expensive, so I highly recommend these two, especially if you have mature skin. Next, I have two setting powders. One is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores in the translucent. I don't even know if I've mentioned this before, but this is definitely a staple. I use this when I really need some oil control in my T-zone. I will absolutely use this. I find that this works fantastic. It does hide your pores. It doesn't look cakey. I cannot put this under my eyes. That's the only issue with this. I will only strictly use it in my T-zone and that's it. This has a really nice, light, powdery texture to it. Next powder is the Nakia Joy powder. If you're not familiar with Nakia Joy, she's here on YouTube. She's lovely. She's from Australia. This is her line. This is a really finely milled powder. This I can put under my eyes. I can put this on my entire face. It has a very subtle vanilla smell. Again, I don't think it'll bother anyone that is sensitive to fragrance. This is really great with hiding pores and controlling oil, and it's not drying at all whatsoever. This is called the Velvet Finishing Powder. I think out of these two, this one is a little bit heavier. This one is definitely a little bit lighter and finer. Next, I have a non-makeup item, but you do use it to apply makeup, and it is the BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy Brush Set. I have been using this non-stop. She really did a phenomenal job designing these. I love the blush brush. I love that it's slanted. It works perfectly to give your face that lifted look with your blush. She has a really special, which I think is her favorite, is her concealer brush. This is just a slanted concealer brush. It's really nice. You can just go right under your eyes with it. Fits nice. She designed this set for mature skin, but anybody can use it. The other 5 are eye brushes. So she has 1 concealer, 1 blush, and 5 eye brushes. This one I use for my shimmers. This one I use to apply my base color. This one I use for my outer corner and crease. This I actually use to line with. And this is a buffer, which blends amazingly well. So this one I usually keep clean because it's only for buffing. This is a wonderful brush set, especially if you have hooded, not so perfect, mature eyes. Next, I have lip products. I have 3. This is the Sarah Happ, the Lip Slip 1 Luxe Balm. This is just a lovely, thick balm. It looks sticky, but it's not really sticky. It goes on beautiful, gives your lips a really nice shine. Great hydration. If I'm in a hurry and I just really need something on my lips, this is what I will reach for. It has a very pale pink color, but really I would just say that it's almost like a clear with just a really pretty glow to it. But it's super moisturizing, works really well. The other 2 are just my go-to glosses that I carry around with me everywhere. I actually had to dig through my coat pockets to find them. These are the City Lips Plumping Lip Gloss. You can see I use these quite a bit. I had to hunt them down. I have color Nude York and San Diego. So one is more of a pink, one is more of like a peachy nude. I have these 2 colors. I also have it in clear. So even though that these say they're a plumping, I do not get any tingling effect when I use them. They're just a moisturizing lip gloss. They give you a little bit of a color, a lot of shine. It says that they are designed with skin rejuvenating, collagen supporting actives such as hyaluronic acid. I don't even know how to pronounce these words. Oligo or oligo peptides and Lang Lang flower oil. They're just a great everyday moisturizing lip gloss. And last but not least are my blushes. Now for powder blushes, I've been reaching for the Buxom. And I know I have purchased a lot of blushes recently and I do have some favorites in there, but they're so new that I didn't think it was fair to put them in a top 2021 favorites. So this would be my Buxom. This is the color Havana. It's just a really pretty pink color, but these go on really well. It's a primer infused blush. They go on really nicely. They're called Wanderlust blushes. They go on beautiful with a brush. I can actually show you while I am sitting here. There you go, that is it right there. It's just a lovely color. It has a little bit of a glow in it, so you have a natural highlight, so you might not even need a highlight. They're very smooth. They don't accentuate pores or texture. The colors are just really nice, and I enjoy using these. The next ones, I don't know if I've mentioned or not, but these are the Honest Cream Blushes. I believe I bought these in the beginning of the year. I really like these. They're very pigmented, beautiful colors. You can see that I have really used these a lot. They go on nicely, and for what you get, they're inexpensive. I have the Peony Pink, the Plum Berry, the Coral Peach, and the Rose Pink, and I will put the colors up here for you. But these have a beautiful formula. They go on nice and smooth. They blend out really well with your fingers. They would blend out really well with a brush. A little goes a long way, and for the price, they can't be beat. So everyone, that is it for my top beauty picks for 2021. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I would love for you to hit the subscribe button before you go. And I want to wish you all a safe, healthy, and happy new year. I will see you in my next video. Your skin, but better. I don't have a hair hanging off of my hand. Gross. Dang it. That was terrible. Okay. Eye cream and an eye brightener in all one. All in one. All in one. I just spit again. What the heck?